Him in some great wars over the years against Quigley and Paul Smith. 30 years old, the oldest of our prize fighters, but the favourite here, 7-4 on. Or will an emperor be crowned here in London? All-out slugfest in his last fight. Mene Edwards limbers up for his semi-final. Who will face Travis Dickinson in the final of Prize Fighter? Our MC is John McDonald.
Thank you and welcome back to the action, the partycasino.com prize fighter semi-final number 2. Introducing to you, fighting out of the red corner wearing the gold trunks trimmed with white, weighing in at 12 stone, 9 pounds, 1 ounce. 5-fight record, 5 wins, 2 inside the scheduled distance, coming to the ring undefeated from Crayford, Mene Edwards. Across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner wearing the sky blue trunks, weighing in at 12 stone, 9 pounds, 5 ounces. 32-fight record, 25 wins, 12 inside the scheduled distance, 60 feet, 1 draw, the former British super middleweight champion and the pride of Liverpool, Tony Dodson. Time given bell is Nick White, our referee in charge of the action is Mark Green. This is 3 3-minute rounds.
Well, you both know what you've got to do. Remember, I tell you to break. You break quickly, you break cleanly. Apart from that, you protect yourself at all times. Shake hands, gentlemen. Let's go.
That slash over the right eye, patched up, as he has been through much of his 11-and-a-half-year professional career. Tony Dodson trying to roll back the years. Said before the tournament began, this is the resurrection. Mene Edwards believes the Emperor will be crowned king tonight. We'll see semi-final number 2. As always, the sky blue of the warrior from Merseyside, Tony Dodson. Lovely fella outside the ring. And he's been good to watch through the last decade or so. Is it last hurrah time, Glenn? Or has he got a little bit more in his tank?
Well, that cut still looks bad, doesn't it? It's a big old slash above the eye. That's what Edwards, whose confidence will be sky high, will be looking for.
It's already opened up inside the first 40 seconds for Dodson. We had a similar instance, but down he goes, right hand. And Mene Edwards scrambles to his feet. And Dodson does have success as that cut started to look bad again. And Edwards is going to have to show something. He did against Joe Smythe in the first round, but against Dodson, it might be different in an uppercut. He's got that experience. He's been around the game so long, Dodson. Can he finish his man?
Well, the experience is showing at this moment. Clean punches with power landing from Dodson. Edwards trapped on the ropes there.
Uppercuts. We've seen Edwards come back in that quarter-final. Very fit. And a left hand, and he's trying it again. Back to the ropes. He's really showing us something here tonight, Mene Edwards. But Dodson's equal to him. Cuts open. How long is that going to hold up for?
Well, Dodson's standing right in front of Mene Edwards.
There's some marking as well by the left eye of Mene Edwards. But the blood is dripping down the right eye of Tony Dodson. I was about to say earlier, we had this situation in the lightweights in Scotland when Gary MacArthur had to be pulled out. Benny King had worked on the cut, but it didn't survive the semi-final. And Dodson's eye looks a mess.
Yeah, it really does. 2 cuts there now, I think. One right in the corner, and Dodson standing right in front of Edwards. It's bleeding, and I'll be very surprised if he wins this, if he is allowed to be into the final.
And these cuffing left hands of Mene Edwards right on the spot too. Just making it worse. A bit of shoulder as well. Mark Green tries to split them up. How long's it going to be before the referee takes a look at the cut?
Well, it's 2 very bad cuts, but he's still forcing the fight, Dodson.
Score the knockdown.
Close your eye.
Tony.
Yes.
A night of bloody action, that's what it's been.
And you rush the job, let him hold you and cuffing you.
Solid shots from Dodson, having Edwards down in his own corner there. It was that right hand on top of the head and folded up with two short left hooks. But showing his class and his ability early on. But Mene Edwards shows a good heart. He really wants to get the win here and fights back and shows some class and some tenacity in there.
Seconds out, round 2.
Johnny Roy and Oliver Harrison working on the 2 cuts to Tony Dodson. Right hand though, straight at the beginning of the second round, and that sent the sweat flying off Mene Edwards, who, remember, has never lost a professional fight. Almost did to Joe Smythe here tonight, and he's had his problems with Tony Dodson.
Well, he took 2 thunderous right hands at the beginning of this round, Mene Edwards, and took them quite well.
Two cuts by the right eye for Tony Dodson, damage above the left from the first quarter-final. A right hand from Dodson, more accurate, the better fighter, but that gaping wound above the eye. I'm going to bring Bob Mee in here. Bob, is he going to be able to carry on, Dodson?
From where we're sitting, you can't see any way he can get through the final after this, even if he gets through here. It really does look a bad one. It's spreading across the top of the eyebrow.
He's got another half of this fight and a final to get through. But there is still that wild card lurking backstage. One's out, Justin Jones, Sam Cousins still there, Mene Edwards driving himself on. And Tyrone Dublin in the red corner saying, come on, take the fight to Dodson.
Well, he needs to pick it up and win this round, get himself back into this fight.
What a strange sort of topsy-turvy night it's been, Glenn. We just don't know who's going through these fights.
No, I mean, he's doing the better work, Dodson, here.
Lovely right hand. Edwards has to give ground. That was clean and sweet from Dodson. The extra bit of class that made him a world-class junior.
Yeah, he's got that super middleweight speed, hasn't he? That's why he's catching Mene Edwards with these good right hands, because of that speed.
That dazed and confused expression on the face of Edwards that he had at times against Joe Smythe. Put a lot of effort into this. Taken punishment. And another right hand. I mean, Dodson could stop Edwards, but he could also not be able to fight in the final.
That looks like that might happen, doesn't it, at this moment? But Richie Woodall was bang on when he said, you know, the left hand is carried low by Mene Edwards, and that's where Dodson has found him time and time again.
But still the sight of blood will drive Edwards on mentally, if not physically. Dodson's winning this, but they'll have to get straight back to work on the cuts. Well, is there more twists to the drama that's unfolding at Olympia? Sam Cousins warming up backstage. Are we going to get 2 wild cards used? Both reserves. They'll be calling up Nathan Cleverly soon.
That's right, might get a shot. He could be the luckiest man in this building tonight if he gets that wild card spot.
Nathan, what are you weighing at the moment?
I'm just above the limit at the moment, so I've got no chance.
We hope that Tony Dodson
Do me a favour, mate. Do me a favour.
If he wins this, compete in the final, because it would be a shame. He's put a great deal into proceedings. So too Edwards, though. Good scrap.
It is a good scrap, but he's getting that damage to the eye is really bad. And I don't think there's any way, if he wins this, he's going to be allowed to carry on.
Oh, big shots from Dodson. Down goes Edwards, second time. I'm not sure he'll recover from this. Very early in the round. The count's at 5. trying to get spring into the legs. He's worked so hard, but it's over. Tony Dodson finds the punch that makes the difference. There's the smile from the lovable Scouser. He's still in it. They work on the eyes straight away, and Prize